because I'm like, I think culturally, um, as women, I think our families expect us to go to school, get a job, and then live at home until
Mhm.
you're married. And I think that was the moment, I think, that with George's help, like he helped change the trajectory of what my future ended up being.
Mhm.
Because I ended up leaving California. I went to grad school in Pittsburgh, and that's where I ended up getting recruited for the FBI. But I think it was such a pivotal moment in my life,
Mhm.
and I recently reached out to him and thanked him because I found myself like one of my early mornings just thinking about like my life and how everything has transpired over the years. And
Mhm.
I was like, that moment was essential in my future, because had my dad said like halfway across the US to go to school, I probably would have listened.
Mm.
But I think he was so supportive in such a significant change. And even after leaving, it wasn't an easy transition. Like, this was the first time that I had left home for a
Mhm.
significant period of time. And my mom always, like, my mom and I talk about this a lot because I would call her crying a lot while I was in grad school in that first year, because I was alone. I didn't have family. The program was hard. That first year was very challenging for me. And I remember I'd call her crying. I was like, I want to come home. I want to come home.
Mhm.
And I remember her telling me, she's like, Claudia, as much as like it broke my heart and I wanted to tell you, come home, just leave.
Mhm.
She's like, I knew that you couldn't leave. I knew you
Mhm.
had to stay there to finish out those 2 years. And I'm glad she supported me in that sense also, because again, another significant piece was staying at Carnegie Mellon, going through the recruitment process with the FBI.
Mhm.
I just think that it was a pivotal moment to finally leave California and see like there is more beyond where I grew up. And I
Mhm.
think that has helped me in my own development. It's something that I share with my siblings. I have two siblings, and I'm constantly like branch out. Like, if you
Yeah.
can leave, you can move. Like that, it helps you grow so much. It forces you to be independent. It forces you to deal with challenging moments. And I think that was very significant in my own development, not only as an individual, but in my education, then ultimately in
Mhm.
my career.
Thank you. Yes, I agree with you that, there are different cultures, like ours, right? With the parents, it's kind of like they have it all laid out for you, and you just kind of feel like, okay, I'm gonna go to school. Okay, I'm gonna go to college. Okay, I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna have kids and live nearby.
Yeah.
And it takes breaking away from that sometimes to actually grow into your own person and find opportunities such as what you found, right? Going to university here in Pittsburgh. And people will come into our lives, I think, as well, at specific moments throughout our journey in this world. And some might not impact it at all, but some might make a comment, and that changes the trajectory of your life.